The most game with a massive players can be played together at the same time is MMORPG genre, and now MMORPG has been evolved, becoming multi-platform game that can be playing in many platforms, which are Android, iOS, PC. This is the reason why most of the game's developer try to make the best new MMORPG because can be accessed into global market. Please like this video, thanks. Top 10 New MMORPG Android iOS Best MMORPG 2023 Mobile. You must play and know it. You can support this channel and send us a special thanks. Nightcross. Finally, we have the first MMORPG mobile made by the most powerful engine now, which is Unreal Engine 5. Such an amazing progress for mobile MMORPG. The graphics are unbelievable, and I feel like the Unreal Engine 5 MMORPG is already compatible on mobile now. My phone can handle the maximum graphic really well. Nightcross is a new MMORPG made by a Korean developer. The gameplay allows the player to play it automatically, like the combat and also the main quest. We can use some skill and it costs some mana points. There are 4 different job selections we can pick and every job has 2 side jobs. Even the character customization is not really complete, but it's quite good either. On this new MMORPG, we can make a guild to fight together in PvP or do some raid world bosses with massive players, because the world boss has a high health point. The best new release MMORPG Android iOS now, hopefully it will launch to global really soon. Moonlight Blade. Finally, after we wait for this game for 3 years, and now we can completely see the global version will release on global soon, because it has English language now. Moonlight Blade is a new MMORPG that has a Chinese dub and really focus on a storyline. We will get so many cutscenes dialogue between the NPC with a nice voiceover. The gameplay of this best MMORPG is we are allowed to do a high jump 3 times in the sky, and actually it's look like we are flying in the sky. I noticed the skill that we use only costs really little of mana point, so waiting for the cooldown is more important to launch his skill. The graphic and the character customization is really Chinese dub and has a very huge open world game. Wanderers Open World Action. This game has a combination between new MMORPG and action RPG dungeon base. Basically, we can meet and add friends with such massive player in the city. We can chat and interact with another player. But we should go on an adventure to get some EXP by killing the monster. If you choose a minigame that you will fight with players in real-time mode, we should destroy the main treasure chest and kill the players in PvP to make sure we will become the winner. Every character can have a pet or mount to raid and explore the Wanderer's world. In combat, we are only able to see the whole situation from a top-down perspective. Best new MMORPG games for Android iOS. Battle of Polyester. We are still waiting for this best MMORPG game release on global. At the moment, you can play it on a specific region only. This MMORPG has 4 classes, which are Assassin, Blade Warrior, Gunslinger, and Berserker. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any character customization and it's totally gender locked. The gameplay of Battle of Polyester is not really smooth yet because it's in beta, but the game graphics are really good. It is totally playable in auto mode and has a VIP system. In combat, we don't need any stamina or mana points when we cast a skill. we just need to maintain the cooldown time of each skill. In the journey, we will get a robotic pets that will help us damage the enemies. One of the best anticipated MMORPG mobiles. Ragnarok Origin Global. Ragnarok Origin Global. There are a ton of Ragnarok games on mobile, but this game really has a sharp graphic and gets my attention because the level of attention to detail is really high. The gameplay is totally similar to the PC version and Android version. Every character can do a class promoted when we reach a certain level to become a way stronger character. We can upgrade in the character status and job level to increase our status point based on what we wanted. I love the developer on keep maintaining the number of the server of this MMORPG, so every server has a lot of active players. One of the best most played MMORPG on Android iOS. Sword Fantasy. Sword Fantasy. This is samurai action MMORPG games. We are living in samurai era, which is quite nostalgic and has green atmosphere with clear, refreshing water that we can swim here. The graphic already optimized really well, but sometimes I got a little bit laggy when I play in ultra max graphic settings. The gameplay of this MMORPG is we can explore the world with a horse to speed up our movement to the target area. Unfortunately, the combat battle only has a top-down view camera with a far vision, so we cannot adjust the camera view closer. In combat, we can use our skills freely without thinking of our stamina, and it will add the gauge bar limit to summon an Asura mode and give a high damage to the enemy. Best new MMORPG Android iOS. Lord of Dragons Global. Lord of Dragons Global. This is a new MMORPG with so many active players and become the most played MMORPG now. The character customization is really simple. We don't have any class selections because every character can switch the weapon into 3 different weapons like dual sword, great sword, sword and shield and bow. Every time we change the weapon, then the skill will change and adjust automatically. So leveling up each of your equipment is the best way to build up your hero's power. We can play this MMORPG in auto. The graphics are really good. This MMORPG is playable for mid-spec phone. I guarantee it will run well. Arch-Age War. Arch-Age War. This game is just a new release on Korean, but you need a Kakao account to log in, which is quite difficult to get into. The graphics are really cool. I can clearly feel this game has Final Fantasy monster design. Even a common monster feels like it, but the character design is similar to Lineage 2 Revolution. Did you feel the same with me? Please comment below. Okay, let's move to the gameplay. It has fully autoplay, auto-path, auto-quest and auto-combat. So basically, this MMORPG is good for players who love to play games while working. The one thing I noticed is, it has a VIP system. Please developer, make MMORPGs that know how to play so we will really enjoy it. Metria. Metria. Honestly, I really give a high appreciation to the developer, which is Asobimo. This developer always making the best MMORPG, no autoplay, and the game still exists for more than 5 years, just like Toram Online, and they keep making a no auto MMORPG action RPG on this title, which is Metria. The gameplay is a dungeon-based game, but we can do a multiplayer raid with the other players. and making a chatting message to the other online players is possible. The gameplay of Metria is we will play in 3 role characters and switch the character whenever we want, and it's a good way to make a great winning chance. The landscape is absolutely the best anime MMORPG now. We also can attack the enemy in the air, and everything should be done manually. The best no auto MMORPG now is made by Asobimo company. More developers should learn much from him actually. Honkai Star Rails. Honkai Star Rails. I know this game is not kind of MMORPG, but it's more an RPG. But basically, we will have quite similar gameplay, which is it has an open world and well storyline. The graphics of this game are really stunning, 10 to 10, and no doubt about it. The gameplay is a turn-based RPG. We can find the enemy's weakness by hitting them while we are coming closer to him. The visual skill is number 1. I really love the way the character has a specific voiceover, and the music background really makes me come deep in the game. Honkai Star Rails is the same game developer who made a Genshin Impact.